All right, I know exactly what this package is that I got here. I've been waiting a long time to open this. As a matter of fact, it says April 22nd on the postage stamp here. So I've been waiting a very long time to open this. I've been kind of waiting for the perfect video to feature this, and I've been hoping to make a video about Chicago bookstores. But that's taking too long to line up. So we're putting the opening of this in the coffee video that I'm making today. There we go. And this is, check it out, Sleep When They Sleep, the new book of poems from my best friend, Candace Bedard. I'm gonna put on screen her website so you can go there and snag her new book of poems. Like I said, my best friend wrote this. She's brilliant, the nicest, warmest, most emotionally intelligent human being I've ever met. A huge part of the reason I am a good person is because I had Candace as a best friend. She's amazing. Go support her, support artists, buy this. She's brilliant, I promise you. But now let's get to this Lakeview walking tour and coffee guide. Let's cruise. Guys, we got one heck of a dreary day today, but that's kind of a good thing because we are doing 3 of my favorite coffee spots in Lakeview East. This is another video where I'm making a short form piece of content for the Lakeview East Chamber of Commerce. So if you want to go give their Instagram a follow or check mine out and see that reel, please do. It would mean a lot to me. I wouldn't be able to make these vlogs if they weren't sending me around to these spots. Now maybe a rainy day isn't the primo weather to be taking around a camera, but there is something about a summer rainy day that I enjoy just a great coffee. So slamming 3 of these, I'm gonna be jacked up by the end of this, I'm sure of it. But anyways, we gotta get rolling to the first spot, so let's cruise there. All right guys, first little part of the Lakeview East walking tour is complete and we're at our first spot, Pedestrian Coffee, which is right next to the red and brown line Belmont stop. I'm excited to take you in there and show you what it's all about though. All right, let's start off with the fact that I love that messaging. I think that's so cool. I mean, everything about this place, honestly, and branding wise, it's like, this is a cool spot. But we gotta try this, tell you what we think. We didn't get a coffee. I actually asked him, was like, what do you guys think? You wanna show off? And he said, I think you gotta go with the latte. So this is the Char Latte. It's got milk. Oh, by the way, we're right under the train. The train's right there, so when you're hearing those rumblings, it's part of the charm of this place, I personally think. I love that type of stuff. So anyways, the Char Latte. This has got milk, coconut cream, honey, espresso, and cayenne pepper, believe it or not. Let's dig into it and see how it is. Oh, that is just downright, that's delicious. And you do get a little bit of that cayenne in there. That's so fascinating. Okay, so I've got a ton of really cool, interesting information about Pedestrian Coffee. This is founded by a dude named Tim Taylor. Super interesting guy. He actually started off with another coffee joint called Ipseta Coffee, which the whole concept of that was to do farm-to-table coffee roasting. And that did so well, he decided he needed to do a new venture and start up Pedestrian Coffee, which I love the story and like the messaging behind what he's going for here. Train going by over again. I'm sorry, it never gets old to me. I think it's so cool. I'm a big city guy, I love this stuff. So Pedestrian Coffee, kind of the idea was to make coffee less snobby, more accessible to like the everyday dude. Trey, sorry. It's gonna be like this a little bit. I hope you don't hate it. So some cool things about how he's handling his business. First off, he's trying to do it in a way that is respectful of the coffee farmers. On average, this place pays 2.5 times the fair trade value for their coffee, and they pay it directly to the farmers. No middleman to kind of skim off the top and screw the farmers over. They also have multiple locations. They've got this one that we're at here in Lakeview, which is at, I mean, if you want the easy answer, it's right next to the red and brown line Belmont stop. But the actual address is 93 139 West Belmont. They also have a location in Logan Square. And they've got another spot in Andersonville with a different name. It's called the Coffee Studio. But you can go check any of those places out. And I'll say, especially if you're a tourist, coming to like a lively area, very easy to access because of the red and brown line spot. I think getting that real city vibe, if you come out to the patio and you've got the trains running past, it's just like, I don't know, it's got the energy that I think a lot of tourists might be looking for. So highly, highly, highly recommend the spot. And this latte, phenomenal. So this is a spot you gotta check out. And we are gonna head to the next spot, which is another great spot, a legendary Chicago coffee joint, Dark Matter. There's a bunch of them in the city. But before we do that, I got some donation shout outs for you. So these are people who've been helping the show with donations. It's incredible. We've got English Edge donated €2. I think it's my first euro. Thanks for the super thanks. Jeff Schwartz with a $5 super thanks. Derek Boudreau with a $2 super thanks. Larry Gonzalez with a $5 super thanks. Then Derek Boudreau going wild. Derek Boudreau with a $2 super thanks. Derek Boudreau with another $2 super thanks. Derek Boudreau with another $2 super thanks. Derek Boudreau with another $2 super thanks. And then Jeff Schwartz coming back in with another $5 super thanks. And LVV coming with a $2 super thanks. Aaron Bowman, the Beard, legendary fan, $5 super thanks. Derek Boudreau again with the $2 super thanks. Then Chris Catton with a $10 PayPal that said thanks for the fun vegan taco video, which if you missed that, it's not on YouTube. That's only a vertical video, so it's like my YouTube shorts, Instagram Reels, TikTok, all that stuff. Great thing I did for El Nuevo. And then Jeff Schwartz with a $25 Venmo said have some drinks on me. Much, much appreciated, guys. If you want to donate, there's the super thanks button on YouTube. YouTube takes kind of a lot of money. You can also donate on PayPal or Venmo. I have them linked below in the description. And if you don't have money to support the show, but you do want to help, you can just like the video, subscribe to the channel, click the alerts button. That helps a ton. And actually commenting's kind of a big thing. And if we want to get a little comment thing going, tell me what your favorite type of like coffee, tea, lattes, whatever, like that whole thing, espresso. Let me know what your favorite hot drink is to enjoy and consume. I'll let you know mine. Yeah, I'm interested to hear. But we gotta head to the next spot. Let's go check out Dark Matter Coffee. Let's get cruising. Guys, we're at our second spot for the day, Dark Matter Coffee. Wait till you see inside this place. Every Dark Matter spot is so like filled with interesting, cool art. I don't know, I love it. I'm excited to show you guys. Come on, let's go and check it out. So I got another latte. Oh my God, that is delicious. I mean, you guys saw how beautiful that is, right? Dark Matter, it's a pretty big coffee joint in Chicago. They've got them actually all over the place. This one in Lakeview, they've got 2 in Ukrainian Village, 1 in the Loop, 1 in Bucktown, 1 in Avondale, and then 1 in Pilsen. And this location's at 1117 Belmont, just a little bit west from where we were at before. We've actually been in this area, I don't know if you guys remember, right across the street, Bittersweet. I don't know if you guys remember that. But we went over there for New Orleans. We had that cake, that, I forget the famous Mardi Gras cake. King cake. King cake, that's right. King Cake. It's a great, wonderful, wonderful, wonderful like pastry, bakery, cafe, awesome place over there. But a little bit more about Dark Matter. So they also, I think, are doing fair trade rules, so they're making sure farmers are getting paid the appropriate amount and we're not just taking advantage of people. So I love to hear that. I think it's really awesome. And this is just the art here, the people who work at these places, they just do such a good job. So we've actually done a couple things at Dark Matter. I also, at one of the Dark Matter, they own this house. I don't really know how to explain it, but they own a house and let Solo Sam do his his album release and the backyard of this house, and he could use the kitchen to make food for everyone. It's just like a really cool experience. One of my favorite vlogs, and I just think Solo Sam's an awesome dude. Also, I love the fact that Dark Matter, they work with local artists. They work with Solo Sam. They have like a canned drink that they came out with Solo Sam. They've done collaborations with like Sincere Engineer, who's another person on the number 6 with cheese world that we've worked with. It's definitely a very specific vibe here that I think is awesome. Also, I'm just kind of realizing how much blue I have on. Are you guys hip to Publish Press? Anybody else subscribe to their YouTube channel? Colin and Samir, absolutely one of my favorite channels. Been following them since they were a vlog channel when they had 15,000 subscribers, not their 1.5 million they have now. Anyways, it's neither here nor there. But yeah, this place is great. It's definitely worth checking out, and their coffee's fantastic. But we've got one more spot to hit up. A place I'm really excited to go to. Coffee and Tea Exchange. An absolutely legendary spot in Lakeview East. Let's go check it out. Alright guys, we're at the last spot for the day. We're finished with the little walking tour portion, and now we're at Coffee and Tea Exchange. Legendary spot in the neighborhood. Let's pop in and check it out, huh? Alright guys, here's what we got. This is a latte. They're rotten right to the core. Oh, also I should probably talk real quick. I'm on my balcony, you guys can probably tell. So if you hadn't noticed, Coffee and Tea Exchange isn't the traditional cafe. They don't have seating in there. It's all about selling the coffee to you and you taking it home and doing your thing. Obviously, you can get it to go. There just isn't seating, so decided to bring it up to the balcony. Felt like better than putting the camera on like a random mailbox and filming it. But let's get to the coffee, huh? Oh my god, that sounds delicious. So what's in here? I'm literally just seeing this for the first time. I always tell these people, like, whatever you want to show off, whatever you think's great, let me know and I'm gonna try it. This, the rotten right to the core, this has apple, butter pecan, and hot honey. And I mean, that sounds fantastic. Let's give it a try. Oh my freaking god. This is so delicious. This is probably my favorite one of the day. That is so freaking good. Alright, let me get to it. I got a lot to tell you guys about this spot. It's kind of a legendary place. So Coffee and Tea Exchange opened in Lakeview East in 1975. That means next year they will have been in this neighborhood for 50 years, which is absolutely incredible for a business to stick around for that long. It only goes to show how great of a place they are. They started off as a roastery. Because the roastery was in the neighborhood, that whole area smelled like coffee and brought a lot of people in. You could see all the coffee barrels inside of Coffee and Tea Exchange. He implemented that, and by he I'm talking about Steve, who's the founder of it. Both of his daughters currently work at Coffee and Tea Exchange, so it's still part of the family business. But his idea of putting these barrels in there was not only so all of the customers could also like kind of smell exactly what they're getting into, but with all that being in there, you can help customers figure out exactly what coffee they're into, whether that's like different regions and different levels of roasting also give different flavor profiles. So yeah, like a big part of Steve's concept concept was kind of helping people understand what their preferences are. And Steve's the type of guy who would like shepherd people through that process of figuring that out. I think that's really cool. And if you want to check out Coffee and Tea Exchange, it's at 3311 North Broadway, a little north of the condo. Just that Broadway strip is amazing. There's all kinds of cool spots around there. And they gave me a huge hack while I was there. I didn't realize they're selling spices, like garlic, pepper, salt, all that type of stuff. And they're selling it at pretty wildly good prices, and you're supporting local. So I think I might start buying my spices from Coffee and Tea Exchange. I think that's so freaking cool. But all right, guys, I'm gonna get out of here. I'm feeling all jacked up off all this caffeine. I hope you guys enjoyed the little walking tour around Lakeview and visiting 3 of the great coffee shops that are in the neighborhood. Don't forget to go follow the Lakeview East Instagram page so you can see my reels, or check them out on my page. Appreciate you guys coming along and can't wait to take you around for another tour soon. Peace, guys.